Welcome back. In this video, we will try to fix the small error that we have on the header mobile version. You see on the larger screen, it looks okay, but on the small screen, it looks very terrible. So let's fix it. First of all, let's go to the GitHub repository I gave you, and you will install all the SVGs files here. You already have the user, the search, and the bag, I believe. So go ahead and install the rest. I will do it off camera. Great. We have all the icons inside our project. What we're going to do, we're gonna paste this JS below our header.liquid. Why? Instead of doing that on the asset, we're going to do it below the header because we accessing some HTML code here, and I want to display some data using liquid. And if the code is placed inside the assets, I won't be able to access it. I'm gonna copy all this code. First of all, come to header.liquid. Below the header tag, you're going to create a script tag, and I'm going to paste the codes that I copied here and save it. And before to proceed, what you're going to do, you're going to remove this export default. Just leave the function like this, reduce this const menu, and go below. Yeah, and we're calling this function here. Let's make sure that we're calling the function after. Okay, let's make sure. So the callback function, we have the toggle menu, the mobile menu URL, the function submenu, the user account function. So let's remove this user account, call it just outside of the function header like this, and we are good to go. So you save it, and if I go back to my code, still nothing, but at least as you can see, we have the hamburger menu appearing, and if I click on it, nothing happening so far. So next, what you're going to do is you're going to also bring the submenu mobile.js. So click on it. There is a class here, so just copy everything, and you're going to paste it on top of the function like this and save it. And as you can see, we still have this error here, and I made a mistake here actually. If you go a little bit down, let's reduce this function. So this user account function must be called after the user account function, and we need to call the handle header after the function header like this. And if I save it, we should be at least able to toggle the menu on the mobile version. But as you can see, we don't have the logo here, we don't have the icons over there. So what you're going to do, if you remember, I asked you to add these icons over here, so we're going to replace these icons so that we can have the icons and the logo appear like normally. So I'm going to do it off camera, and it's very simple. Just like you do Control F, you look for IMG tag, and you're going to replace everywhere that you see that is like targeting the SVG. So just replace it like this. I give an example. We already done that, so let me show it again. So here it is the chevron left, so we're gonna say icon chevron left because I saved mine like this with the icon prefixed. So don't forget the extension, and then after you add the asset URL filter. Okay, and you can come here, add the width. So let's say this is going to be 24, and add the height to be also 24, for example. Okay, so go to every IMG HTML tag, make sure that it is an SVG file, and then replace it with the correct dynamic liquid code. So I'm gonna come back in few. So if you finish to write all the icon, you're going to have something like this. So if I click on the hamburger menu, you're gonna have the icons appearing here, and as you can see, the logo is not appearing for this part. So what we need to do, we need to go to correct this logo, and again, you just type the IMG on the search, and you look for the corresponding logo here. So under the menu navigation on small device, so you have the logo right here. So we're going to do the same as we did earlier. So let me go up and copy this code. So if section settings that logo, okay, because we want the logo to be dynamic, I'm gonna copy that and go below where it is written. We have this menu navigation on small device, and we have the logo here. So just remove this image and replace it with the code that you copied, and that's it, and we are good to go. And if I go back to check, if I click here, let me refresh. If I click here, we have the logo appearing here. So we have now to fix this space that we have on the small device. Let's do that. Let's go back to VS Code. I will look for this menu navigation on small device, and here I will change this absolute class to fixed. I will look for this translate X. I will make it to be full for now, and I will save it, and it should be fixing the problem normally, but it seems like nothing because I need to write fixed correctly. So if I save it, yeah, we should be okay like this. So we have the menu appearing correctly, but if I click, nothing is happening. So I need to also go and correct the JavaScript in the same time. So what I'm going to do, I will go on the JavaScript file. Let's reduce this class. Let's look for the handle header, and here we checking the if mobile menu that class contain the translate X. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to copy that, and I'm going to replace it everywhere with the X full, and let's try it. If I save it, I refresh here. If I try, yeah, it's working, and I can close, and let's try to open again. Okay, everything is working fine. Let's try the sub menu, and we still have this space here. Let's fix it. Let's click on this inspect arrow here. So it is this div here, sub menu component class, and I still have the absolute class here. I'm going to change it. Let's copy this class quickly. I will go back to VS Code, make space for you. We search this component, and here I will change the absolute class to fixed. And I will also change this translate X to full. And let's scroll down to look for other submenu component class, and here also I will change this translate X to full, and I think we checked everything. Okay, so I will save it. All right, let's go back and let's try. Let's refresh. So let's try again, and we can open the menu. Let's try the submenu. Perfect. And we cannot go back. Let's fix this returning button. So what I'm going to do, I will go back to VS Code. Just below the submenu class .inner HTML submenu component find item, we're going to create a variable const. Let's call it back.tn, and it's going to be equal to this submenu component class. Let's copy that, and we're going to access the .query selector, and we're going to target the image. So let's go inspect. I will use this one. Let's find this image and create an ID for that. It is under the sub menu head. So let's go in search. Let's look for sub menu heads. All right, and the image should be this one. So let me create an ID quickly for that. So let's call it return btn, something like this, and let's copy that. And in our JavaScript here, and let's target this query selector with the ID that we created. Okay, and then we're gonna say if this back, let's correct it. If this back btn it is true, we're going to say back btn add event listener, and we want to add a click. Gonna add a function, and we're going to say submenu component class. So let me copy this one. Dot class list that replace is going to replace the translate X 0 to translate X full, and let me copy again, paste it, and here we're gonna replace the opacity 100 to opacity 0. So if we save it, we should be okay. Let me again refresh it, and if I click on the menu, so we can open, perfect. If I go to the sub menu, we can see it, perfect, and we can return, great.